So I want to get into the gaming aspect of all this scary shit, right?
Okay.
So in your illustrious gaming career, what is like okay, first give me like the first game that like actually scared you and you were just like, "Oh fuck. This is fucking terrifying." And then I'll give you my first one. I need to think about it though.
So do you remember when PewDiePie was first becoming like
Amnesia.
Amnesia.
Yeah.
First becoming famous. That was the first game I bought. That was spooky
Dude,
because
dude,
I think I've said before I hate fucking scary shit, but I saw motherfucking PewDiePie playing that
and you
shit, and I was like,
played
all right,
that?
I'm gonna fucking play that shit, dude.
Bro, I can't even get past like the second or third fucking like chapter or level or whatever on the first one.
Dude, I remember when I first played. I have this specific memory of when I was playing the game, and I had like turned. This was the first time I played it. I turned off like all the lights. It was like
Dude,
late
you
at night because I was staying
stupid.
up on the weekend. I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna play a scary game in the dark."
Oh,
And
big fucking nuts,
literally,
Wes.
dude. Oh yeah, big fucking nuts. West fucking scared the shit out of me so quickly, man. And I fucking immediately just alt F4 and was like, "Nope, fuck that, I'm done." Dude,
Dude, you
but
alt
wait.
F4 that bitch.
Oh, I noped the fuck out. So what happened was there was like this bookcase that was like I thought was gonna lead down another path, and the fucking thing was like coming after me. So I quickly ducked behind it, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm safe. I'm gonna go down this path." And I was like facing the other way, trying to see where he was, and then I turned around and I realized it was a dead end, and I
Oh.
fucking freaked the fuck out. I was like, "No, no, no, no!"
I can't turn around. No, no,
Because he
no, no,
was
no,
like
no.
literally right around the corner, dude. I
Oh,
was
fuck
like,
no.
I was fucked.
Oh
I
my,
now I just immediately was just like, nope, I'm done.
bro, fuck that. Dude, I remember I it's either between I'm trying to remember the first one that I actually like, got scared. It probably has to be like because I never played scary games before this because like I was too fucking scared. So I think the first one I played it was like in high school, probably middle high school. I remember it was at Parkview, so it had to be
Uh,
sophomore or junior year. Is that fucking Slender game, bro?
Fuck, I
Bruh,
forgot about that shit. I played that shit too.
that like it wasn't even like a
Oh shit, I
triple A
forgot the
game.
Slenderman.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
you're
it was
in the
like an
dark
indie game, like
forest.
a yeah.
And this is what made it so scary to me.
Holy shit.
Was whenever I first started like I first like found out about Slender Man, and then I watched like two documentaries on YouTube that like had this weird fucking soundtrack to the end of it to the like in the backtrack, and
Yeah.
it was just it creeped me the fuck out so much, and like I just started like wigging out like whenever I would see him like on like
But
social
yeah.
media, I'd be like fuck fuck fuck, and then I started playing the
Dude, he
game.
fucking looks creepy, man.
Dude, it's scary, bro. I remember playing that shit like at
The
Joe's
game
house.
came out in 2012, by the way.
Oh, no
So
shit.
it would have been like our sophomore year, I guess, of high school.
Shit, dude, so I played that whenever it first came out. I'm a fucking dumbass. Dude, that
Yeah,
was
I did
whenever
too.
everybody was playing it.
Yeah, I remember specifically being in Discord with a few of my friends back in high school and fucking playing this shit, and all of us just like freaking the fuck out. I remember that fucking bathroom area was fucking
Oh
horrifying.
no, dude,
I would always
stop.
go in there and get stuck, and he would be there, and I'd just be like, "Guess I'm fucked." Guess I'm
Dude,
about to fucking get scared.
dude, there were so many times where I got like I jumped like so hard from
Oh
my
yeah.
chair and just like, oh, and then because
Does he like stop you and turn you around or something?
yeah, yeah. If he gets too
If
close
I
to
recall
you, he'll
correctly.
turn you around and then get closer and closer to the screen.
Yeah,
It'll
to
get
the
like all
screen.
staticky and be like,
Yeah, dude, that shit is horrifying. The worst though is when you're not when you're like not at all expecting it. Like when you're just gunning it through the woods, trying to like
yeah,
find
like
one of
second
the
or third
clues or whatever it
page.
was. Yeah, yeah, and then all of a sudden he's just and
No.
you're just like fuck.
Dude, around the, I think it's the fuel tanks. You remember that? Or like, it was either
Yeah,
fuel
yeah,
tanks
yeah.
or like
I think that's what they
big
were.
shipment containers. I can't remember which one it was. But I remember going in between those like aisles and just being so fucking scared. I'm like, bro, he's
Yeah.
gonna be either at the end of this or I'm gonna turn around and he's gonna be at the end at the other end. I'm like, fuck. What do I do between a fucking rock and a hard place right now?
Oh yeah.
A rock and a
That
Slender
game.
Man.
That game was brutal, man.
But give me like a top three like your top three scary games that you've like not like top three that like scared you the most, but like overall your top 3, like in terms of, you know, like
Are
how.
we counting? Oh crap, my mind just blinked.
Are we counting
Resident Evil? Are we counting
Yes.
Resident Evil?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, the 4th one, like the 3rd and.
Some of them aren't that scary, but I've definitely been scared, like
You know
jump
what?
scared
You know what? Yes.
in a
Yes.
couple of them.
Yes.
Specifically, I forget which one it is.
I was
crap,
scared.
it's-
I was scared on 3.
Leon comes in, and there's the girl, I think, that's also there or something, and you fight the fucking guy on the train thing at the very end. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Like the big giant dude on
I
the train
haven't even
thing.
finished it because I remember getting so scared at one of these Resident Evil. It was the double chainsaw guy or some chainsaw dude that would like chase you up the ladder. I don't know what game that was, but I remember going over to my friend's house, my neighbors, and they would play that, and I remember getting so anxious. I wasn't even playing. He'd be like climbing up the ladder, and I'm like, bro, his name was Chris. I'm like, Chris, dude, he's chasing you. You have to keep going. Go faster, go faster. And he's like, bro, I can't go any faster. I can't. And then it'd just be like pure fucking mayhem. I would make everyone so fucking nervous.
I thought of another one as well, but I would say Resident Evil is up there just because the newer ones are pretty scary. I played a little bit of.
I played 7.
7.
I finished 7.
I haven't finished it. I started playing it. It's pretty fucking spooky.
Yeah, it is.
And then whatever one I was just talking about, there's a part where one of them is like comes out of nowhere on the fucking ceiling, and it fucking jump scared the shit out of me. I was like just casually going around, you know, fucking feeling good about this part of the game because I've already been through here a couple times or whatever.
Big Dick
I thought,
West slinging.
and then all of a sudden he's fucking on that fucking ceiling, and I'm just like, oh fuck. And then one I was gonna say is Dead Space.
Oh
I did never
my
actually
fuck!
finish it myself. In
Wait,
fact,
the first
most
one?
of it. Yeah, the first one. I remember watching Sean play it actually a bunch. I would go over to his house and he'd be playing it, and it would be like fucking dark outside. Dude, that shit scared the shit out of me. So I didn't ever really want to play it. But that shit was fucking just creepy, and the fucking monsters were all creepy and also kind of gross, and so therefore that one's got to be up there.
Do you remember the first like scene that like made the headlines and made everybody say like, "Oh shit, this is like the scariest game"? It was like whenever you first get into it, and then you're like looking into the room from the other side of the glass. And then, like, everything turns dark, and then all of a sudden, the dude just fucking pops out, and you're, like, chased by him. I remember going through that. I'm like, no! Fuck!
I thought you were going to say the scene near the end of the game where, doesn't he do something with his eye or something like that, I think?
Fuck, I recently replayed this on my stream. I don't even fucking remember.
There was something when it was. Fuck. I'm going to look up fucked up Dead Space scene.
Fucked up Dead Space scene.
I'm sure that will work.
I'm pretty sure it would. Fucked up. I'm gonna search it and see. Space scene. Dead Space 2 baby explosion? What?
I don't remember. I didn't play Dead Space 2.
I didn't play the 3rd one. I played the 2nd one. The 3rd one isn't. I don't think it's made by the same people. I remember seeing a documentary and they're like, yeah, it just kind of fell off after the 2nd one.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Aren't they remaking the first one at some point? I thought I heard that.
Oh,
Maybe
fuck.
But
dude, like these
I thought there was
motherfuckers.
some scene. Oh, dude, those guys are fucking horrifying.
Creepy as shit, bro. And dude, the mechanics in that game were so fucking good. You could like aim your gun horizontal or vertical, and then if you want to do horizontal, that's for like shooting their legs off. So they like get down and they're just like crawling, like knifing on the ground. I love the like the ragdoll, like the gore ragdoll effect on Dead Space is bar none. Oh, do you remember that?
It was really good, but also really spooky.
Very, very. You remember that worm scene? That big thing that like fucking attacks you?
Like tentacle fucking thing?
That almost broke the game because it was so intricate and it was so crazy, and they wanted it to work so well that I remember them saying they completely like redid the engine just for this part of the game. They like went to bare bones and then constructed it like scene by scene. It kind of reminds me of like no, that doesn't really make any sense. Never mind. I was gonna say like it kind of reminds me of like how people like hand draw manga as opposed to like doing it differently. Is there like
you can do it digitally, like you can draw it digitally.
Is that like the most preferred way now? like the fastest way.
I don't know what the preferred way is.
Because
I think well, I know obviously people like will still do it like by hand and do it like on paper or whatever.
mhm.
But I'm guessing there are people that do it digitally. However,
Yeah.
I don't know what preferred method is, to be honest.
Yeah, I
I have
don't
no
know
idea.
either. But they just stripped that shit down, and that's how they had to make it work. Because I think they were trying to like hit a deadline. They're like, "Fuck, we can't. We got to redo the whole game." Because it was so like, it was like in every. It involved. I remember them saying it involved like everybody's movements. Like it involved like the right arm, the left arm. Every part of the worm was also moving while it was moving left to right. Like there was like
Right,
intricate
right.
details, like the worm's like stomach just like moving. They wanted something to work, and they weren't gonna stop until they did it. They made a masterpiece of a game.
Yeah,
Dead Space 1 is fantastic.
for sure.
No, but
It's
uh,
Fear is another game that
that's what I was gonna mention. I've
I
never
played a
finished.
little bit of.
I've only played the
I
first
didn't
one.
either. I feel like so the difference between those two games I would say is Dead Space was a scary game and also like an actually like a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Fear was a scary game, but I don't feel like it was like a good game, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't fun to play.
It was
If that
like
makes like
I just remember being attracted to like not like the mechanics of the shooting or anything. The only thing I was really worried about was I remember there's like some fucking apparition there's like some shit that like comes in the screen and it's just like it starts talking to you or something. I was more concerned and like really into that aspect of the story. Like it didn't really feel as polished as it
right, for
should,
sure.
you know.
Especially
I never
the
played Fear 2 or 3 or any of the other ones though.
I was gonna say the older ones actually feel like even worse. Like the first one I think is okay, but the
Mhm.
other ones were just not good, if I recall. Like
Like the
it's
later
been since
ones.
middle school since I played them.
Damn,
But
dude. So it got worse after the first one?
oh yeah, like that's my memory of it anyway. Well, let me continue to add that caveat.
I do remember like not the ragdoll effect, but like maybe I don't know. There was something that was like interesting about that game and how the mechanics worked, but it never drew me enough to finish like more than 30, 45 minutes of gameplay. I would just get
Yeah.
fucking just bored.
I don't remember it very well, to be honest. I just remember those were my thoughts on it essentially. I just remember my impressions of it rather
Dude.
than specifics about it.
I think the most impressive scary game that I've ever played. Granted, I haven't played a lot, but the one that stands out to me, I played it recently. I played it on the stream. Is Alien Isolation.
Yeah,
Bruh.
we've talked about that one before, right?
Bro, it's just the whole fact that it's an AI enemy and like
Yeah.
it learns your movements and shit. That dude, and it's not like they said that just to sell. Like that, I tested it out, and I beat it on the hardest difficulty too. And dude, testing it out on the hardest difficulty is very fucking frustrating, because you'll be like, okay, I died like 6 times, going in 3 different fucking places, and he's figured out every single fucking place. How does he know? How does he know that I'm gonna take a left at this point in time, and then he's gonna know I get into this locker? I mean, shit. There was many times where it fucking made my heart drop, and for a scary game to do that, I captured most of it on the little like highlight reel I did of my streams.
Yeah.
It's horrifying. And Morgan would say his favorite is Phasmophobia, because I don't know if you.
Dude, I still want to play that. I haven't played it yet.
We need to. I'm gonna send you the promo clip of the last time we played. It was Broke Gaming, like 2 or 3 or whatever. It was me, Joe, and Morgan, and somebody else maybe. But we had spent probably like 30, 45 minutes in this one place, and like the whole game, the whole thing of the game is like you get some equipment from this van, you go in, you try to find who the ghost is, what the ghost is by like some clues, and it can hear you say its name, by the way. That's a thing. So like if the ghost name is like Charles or something, you can just be like, Charles, you're a fucking pussy, and then Charles will probably fucking pop out and scare the shit out of you. So we were taunting this ghost for like 30, 45 minutes, just talking so much shit. And then we went back into the van, because if he doesn't pop out, we can't figure out who the ghost is and we can't win. So like we're like, okay, maybe we can stop talking shit and then actually like try to do the game.
Is the ghost a player?
No, no, no. The
I
ghost
don't
is
actually know that much about the game.
no. The ghost isn't a player. It's like an actual like enemy.
Oh, okay.
It's like an actual enemy. But whenever you die, you can see like if the ghost captures you, you can go into like third person and like watch everybody else as a ghost, but like they don't see you. You're just kind of like
Right,
spectating. But we were all at the van like trying to get some like more equipment because there's like certain equipment that you need, like a heat seeker or whatever to find out like heat signatures, and then you can check that off or whatever. But we went back in the van. And then Morgan's like, okay, I'm going to try one more time. So he goes back in there. I'm like, okay, good luck. Because we'd spent so much time. And then all of a sudden, he's just like talking shit. And then I hear, oh, oh! And then it just got dead silent. And then I'm like, Morgan, Morgan. He's like, oh, fuck, dude, help, help. And then I walk in there and I'm spectating him because I had already died at this point.
Oh, no.
I was spectating him and he was crouched, just like slowly walking to the front door. He was so terrified. The ghost apparently popped up right in his right ear and like whispered some shit and popped up right in his face. And he got so terrified that he was stuck in crouch position and he couldn't figure out how to like go any faster. And that was so funny. Spectating him, he's like freaking the fuck out and he's just like slowly crouch walking towards the front door. I'm like, Morgan, go, go, go. He's right behind me, shit. I'll put the clip. We'll take a break right here.
William Martinez, can you write in the book?
There he is! There he is!
Get me the fuck out! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! I think I'm crouched.
You are. You're walking very, very slowly.
Go! Oh my god!
All right, we're back. Hope y'all enjoyed Morgan's terrified fucking video. I'm gonna show that to you so you can actually get some context. But yeah, those Alien Isolation is my fucking the scariest one because it scared me. No, behind it, I would have to say Outlast. I can't finish it. I know, dude, there's one part in the first Outlast, maybe like 25-30% into the story. I know exactly where he's gonna pop out. I know exactly like what to do. I can't handle it, bro. Like it freaks me out. The way that he chases you is fucking horror. Dude, I can't. I
haven't ever played this.
Dude, it's scary as shit.
The fucking monsters and drawings in it look fucking creepy though.
Yeah, dude, you're like in a mental hospital or some shit.
Oh, what the fuck? That guy's disgusting.
Yeah, and then you're in sewers and bro.